Good Monday morning motivation. I hope you all had a fantastic weekend. You know, last week we talked about trusting to prep to prepare for the things that you're up against in the week, things you know and the things that are unknown. And we're going to unpack for the next several weeks the physical side of the prep. And there are three areas we want to talk on. First of all, we want to deal with diet, you know, what we take in. I was just at an event just the other day and someone saw me that they've known me for a very long time. Actually, the both of us, my wife and I, and they say, "Man, you look great. What's the key? What's the trick? What's the hook?" And I said, "Well, first of all is diet, and it's up to you what you put in your body or remove from your body. And the key is to remove carbs and to remove sugars. If you look at the packaging on most things, there's sugars that are slid in. And I know it tastes good, but if you are going to develop a better body, you will have to remove the sugars and you will have to remove the carbs. Remove the pastas, the rices, and you can replace them. Now listen, drinking a diet soda is a little sketchy because you have the saccharins and the other things in there that might seem right and there's no sugars, but there's an incredible rebound that your body desires the sugar and you'll come back doubly hard. But it's a choice that you and I make. Remove the sugars, remove the carbs, and it's amazing what will happen when you willfully and intentionally remove those items and begin to replace it with good things. There's plenty of things, monk fruit and the other things when it comes to natural sweeteners or things that will not make your insulin jump, skyrocket and the rest. So you have the diet. You move secondly to exercise. Listen, you've got to move. You can tell me, I walk 1,000 steps at work. It's not a continuous. You've got to go 20 minutes at a minimum. That's when you start burning the calories. 20 minutes at a minimum and having your heart rate over 130 beats. Now listen, if you got an iPhone, use it for more than texting people and messaging people. You can check your heart rate and it tells you. You say, I'm not used to it. I never did it. But if you're in the city like we are here in Garfield, around the block. First week, go around the block every day. You can do this. Unless you have hip issues and you're wheelchair bound, I get it then, all right? But for the rest, stop making excuses. You can do this. And for a week, go around the block one time. Second week, move to twice around the block. Now, if you're outside in the burbs or country, from wherever you're watching this, just start increasing. And you have to go up hills. Don't just, this feels good. And, those who go to gym and go on a treadmill and no resistance, you've got to have some resistance over time. And that helps build things up. Such as this, dumbbells. You don't have to have a gym membership. But man, if you have access to do this, you don't have to go there and compete, but start moving. And if you don't, you can get resistance bands like this, right? A lot of resistance. You can do such amazing things without weights. Move it on your legs. You lay down on a bench or your bed or your chair at home. Listen, it's not just about building muscle. Muscles are great. They look good, impress, and make my wife all happy when she sees the muscles on me. But it's more important to build bone density when you exercise. Too many people break bones so easily because the bone density, it's gone reverse because there hasn't been much exercise and the effort made to build that bone density, especially the older you get. Then we move to the last one, rest. Listen, you can brag that you're on 2 hours of sleep and you can party like an animal. Trust me, if you don't get 7 to 10 hours of sleep, your body cannot recuperate, and build the immunity that you definitely need. And the rest. There's so many individuals. And now they're saying, even the studies show that if you don't get enough sleep, it could lead to dementia. And that's not to scare you or I, but listen, your body needs that rest. But it's not just the sleep. There's the other side. We sit there and we scroll for 2 hours and we think that's rest. That is not rest. That is not rest. Put the phone down, go look at a creek, even if it's a polluted creek or the Passaic River or wherever it is. Get some nature, get some outdoor activity and begin to rest. You need to rest and have that downtime. Looking into a fire. Now, little campfire, chimenea, whatever. It's amazing how that'll open up your mind and you can even get creative when your mind is at rest. So we need both the sleep rest and then just mindful rest. Also, remember rest. Some people think they have to self-medicate to rest, whether it's the over-the-counter or it's prescription drugs, or how about alcohol? Listen, I know I'm touching on some dangerous areas there. That is not real rest. That is just you're sedating yourself. And sedating yourself is not true rest. It really is not true rest. Never mind the calories and the sugars that are in alcohol. Bottom line, you can do all you want, trying a good diet and the rest, but if you're pounding down the adult beverages, it's going to catch up, letting you know, and you're not getting sufficient rest. So these are the 3 things to really get your physical side in check so that you can prepare for a week that's ahead of you. Listen, I want you to stay tuned for the next few weeks. We're going to unpack other areas, mental, spiritual, on how to prepare for the prep of dealing with life. So listen, if I see you on the streets of Garfield, I hope you wave, you'll shout. Listen, get moving, get out. If it's too hot out, get up early in the morning, 5 a.m. Get up before the chickens and start doing your thing. We can all be healthier. Hey, God bless you. I hope you have a great week, and I hope to see you soon. Remember, it's all in the prep work,